Okay.
Hey,
What's up, man?
people?
What's up, man? We
What's
live
going
again,
on, man?
man.
What's happening?
What's up
Same
with your
old shit.
cuzzo?
What's happening?
Oh shit, just another one, man. Just another one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Shit, another one like the other one, man. Nice Sunday, man. Shit. My back ain't hurt no more, man. I'm fucked up from work, man. That shit whooped my ass, boy. This getting old shit ain't cool.
Yeah, I told you, boy, we ain't no young chickens no more.
Nah,
Hell nah. Hell nah,
Hey, look,
man.
ain't no
Man.
just snatching shit, throwing it up on the shelves no more.
Nah, hell nah. And then,
Yeah, I
I'm
grab
looking.
something, nigga. I get the a straight freeze, like, oh shit, like this
Yeah,
motherfucker only weigh 10
man. I'm
pounds, but
lifting them heavy.
this motherfucker feel like
Hey,
100 pounds.
but you know what? The motherfucking run flat tires, man. Them goddamn things heavy, man. Because they
Oh
got the
yeah, oh y'all.
reinforced sidewalls.
And look, y'all got some in stock, huh?
Yeah. Too many
All right,
of them.
now I
Shit.
know. Okay,
Too
well shit,
many.
now I know.
Yeah. Okay, what's up though, y'all? Hey, it's another one, man. OG Double D, Mac Meats, and the boss of the Velsky, man. We back with this Treeal Talk live 101 from 94124. Today's topic, man, we're gonna talk about mental health in the black community, namely black men, because it's something that's, kind of like hitting home right now, real, around this time. We don't want to speak on a lot of personal incidents, because that's for these people and their family to touch on if they want to, but we're going to touch on it as a whole. So, one thing I like to say is that we need to be understood as black men. Let's start there, right? A lot, and not saying that our black women don't have problems, because we know damn well y'all do. We are pretty much aware of a lot of y'all problems, and even though we may not seem to really be too concerned, most of us actually are. We just don't really know how to address y'all issues. Because you know how women are, y'all one way one day and another way the next. So we just try to fall back and read y'all vibe, you know what I'm saying, and ride the wave, you know what I'm saying. But us on the other hand, y'all gotta understand one thing about us. A lot of y'all decide to deal with us, how should we say it, us ghetto men or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me fix my shit. Hello? Yeah,
Yeah,
there
I
we
hear
go.
you. We hear you.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, so you're dealing with these street guys, right? Such as ourselves. And we have been through a lot of shit, and that's something, a lot of black women don't really take into consideration, when you dealing with us. You think, oh, this nigga with the bullshit, he with the fuckery, he with the foolery, but you fail to realize that you chose to be with a man with a malicious background that's been through, some shit in the streets. And I've said this before, I touched on it before, y'all, like, we suffer from PTSD, the same shit that the
Exactly. I
cats
was
that
gonna say
came
that.
from the military and the army and the navy and shit,
Mm-hmm.
we suffer from the
Mm-hmm.
same shit. And
Yeah.
so, ladies, y'all need to understand that we've seen murder, we've seen mayhem, we've seen brutality, we've seen, some of us, not me, but or y'all, I don't think y'all have seen it either, but some of us have seen.
Everything the motherfuckers see in the wars, man, nigga, real niggas done seen that shit, man.
Yeah, you done
Right.
seen dead bodies and all type of shit.
And the
Shit
shit,
that's gonna
the
affect
shit
people
you
for a
see on
lifetime.
the shit you see on TV that's happening in Gaza and all that shit, niggas was seeing that shit when we were 14, 15, 13.
Yeah.
You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right,
12. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And now we in our 50s. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is really serious, like.
right. And see, the thing about it is that, we suffer from that. And, like even myself, I have nightmares about shit that I've been through in the streets, to this
Mm-hmm.
day. And, I really ain't been in the streets in shit about 20 years almost or something. You know what I'm saying? So I still suffer from that though, and the mental health issues and the repercussions from that is real. It's serious. You got to think about it. We've been incarcerated, beaten up by the police. It's a lot of shit we've been through, and sometimes, a lot of brothers it could overwhelm them, and sometimes cause them to take their own lives, or maybe even take the lives of others.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So that's something that it needs to be considered, and it needs to be it needs to be how should I say
Address, really.
That look like you're freezing up there. You have some bad reception area or
fire,
something, or is
y'all.
that
Oh,
me?
there it is, popping back on.
I can hear you,
Let me
but you ain't moving.
let me take it off and put it on my my
Yeah, see something about the
uh
Wi-Fi connection and bad
yeah, I
Mhm.
see
reception
that. I
area.
see that.
It be messing you up sometimes. I don't know. You might back in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, there we go.
yeah,
You
Yeah.
folks
back?
out
So
there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how this streaming shit go, man. When you're streaming, man. So y'all
yeah,
bear with us, man.
Live
Have patience
TV.
with us, man. It's
yeah. It,
live
it, it
TV.
should be good now. It should be good now.
Is it
But
live or is it Memorex? I'm OG.
right.
Hey,
But but like I was saying, though, that's something that it needs to be addressed. And us as black men, we should, but we don't. We should seek help for that. Even me myself, I mean, maybe I should. I'm starting to consider that now. Because it affects our relationships with women, even our children and other family members. Because a lot of people really don't understand. All they know is that okay, pops or my dude or whoever you are to the other person, that okay, he sold drugs and he was in the streets for a minute, and yeah, he went to prison, and they don't know all the shit behind that.
nah.
You know, it's a lot of shit behind that. And it's enough to drive motherfuckers insane for real, man. And we as men, we don't like going to doctors, and we sure don't like sitting down on no goddamn psychiatrist couch,
Nah.
counselor couch or
You
something.
don't even want to really talk to certain people about your problems. You want to keep that
Right,
Yeah,
in house. You keep that
yeah,
shit to yourself till it be too much on you. Then you just let that shit all out at once. By then it's
right,
too late. You know, you
hmm
really need to talk to somebody, but it's hard to figure out who he is to talk to. Because everybody is not trustworthy that you want to sit down and disclose all your personal business to. You know,
right,
You
you got
know,
to
right,
be very careful who you is talking to and who you is letting into your livelihood.
y'all.
right.
I'm glad we speaking on this subject because over the past few weeks, I've been, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna say I didn't admit it to being having mental health problems. Like I really see that I needed mental health. You know what I'm saying? I got bad mental health behavior. You know what I'm saying? I got bad. I think about bad shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do too.
I get in road rage so much, like you know what I'm saying. That I just be sitting there looking at people like, man, you lucky I ain't got my pistol on me. You know what I'm saying? But then I see on TV all these freeway shootings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And so like I say, man, I had to really come to myself and admit that I got mental health problems. Like, so I reached out to my doctors, you know what I'm saying, even though and with the health problems I'm already going through, you know what I'm saying, that's enough stress on you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then personal shit, like, you know what I'm saying, me having to deal with my mom, man. My mom really going through a lot right now, you know what I'm saying? So all that, you know what I'm saying, just building on you to where like you the only one, like I'm like, I ain't gonna say I'm the only one there for my mom, but you know what I'm saying, I got my brother and my auntie, you know what I'm saying? But like as furthest people telling you, oh man, you know, whatever you need, man, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I hate when the motherfucker tell me that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's
I
fine.
really hate when
Fine.
the motherfucker tell me that. Because for one, you know what a person need. You know what a person want. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me, could you go see my mama? Or don't go ask me, could you do something for me? Nigga, just do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm like, I had to come to the conclusion to where man, I need to talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying, to really get all this out. Like, and then I'm like, I'm saying, I didn't, you know what I'm saying, the shit that, you know what I'm saying, I lost my son, you know what I'm saying, I lost my uncle, you know what I'm saying, like I lost my big cousin who was like a big brother to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I never really brought all them emotions out from that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of last year, I really had to come to the conclusion, like, man, you really need to seek some help. Like, I've thought to myself like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you know what I'm saying? I bought that shit to myself, like. And so when I talk to the, you know what I'm saying, the evaluation people, because, you know, you got to talk to them before you talk to a real psychiatrist. So when I explained to them that I'm the one, you know, he's like, well, who referred you to us? And I said, I referred myself. I told my doctor, like, hey, this is a whole lot of shit on me. You know what I'm saying? I need to really talk to mental health services. And so after that, they spearheaded it and shit. I started getting phone calls from all type of motherfuckers asking me, you know what I'm saying, different shit. And they was like, well, man, you know, that's good that you as a man really stepped up and admit that you got a mental health problem. And like, I'm glad like I said, I'm glad we touched on this subject tonight because that is really something serious. Like you say, Doug, we done been through PTSD. Like, I still think about a lot of shit that I done did to people. And I know
Yeah.
that shit was
That
wrong.
shit don't go away. It's gonna constantly be on your mind. You know,
You know what I'm saying?
your
I mean,
brain is a very
they
serious
probably
muscle.
earned it. You know what I'm saying? They probably try to play me or, you know what I'm saying, did some shit to earn that. But the on the bottom of the line, and that shit was still was wrong.
Right.
You see,
Right.
because probably whatever they did to me, I was already doing wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? That shit really fucks with you now that we grown and we ain't got to deal with that type of shit no more. It's like when a nigga think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. And like the shit, like I said, the shit that we see on TV, these motherfuckers shooting each other on the freeways and just shooting each other, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think about a lot of that shit.
Right.
Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Damn. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
the cold part about it, y'all, is like you never really notice how fucked up your actions were until you remove yourself from that
Yeah,
situation.
till you're not in that
mm,
situation anymore. Then you look back on what you used to do.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Like,
reflect on that shit, and then it's like, God damn, did I even need to do that?
hey,
Did I
and like
even react
right
that way?
now, I be hating when these young niggas be pulling up in front of my house with their music blast.
Right.
But then I think about when nigga, hold on, nigga, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, nigga, you used to do the same thing. And the
Yeah.
old man used to be feel the same way. I say,
Yeah.
so nigga, you getting old now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, a lot of shit I see these young niggas be doing, man, it's like, damn, nigga, you used to do the same shit. Nigga, it was okay when you did it.
Right.
But
Right.
now, you know what I'm saying? Now that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I said, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a trip, because like even with me, right, I'm still not at the point where like everybody be like, man, you still be, I mean, and I know I still be tripping off a lot of shit. Some things I guess I could let go or something like that, but the shit is so ingrained in me, man, that I still have that rage even at my age, even at 55 years old, right? I still possess that rage, like, and that's something that I don't know if I want to totally get rid of it because I do got a lot of daughters, so I'm gonna have to keep some of this gangster with me. You know what I'm saying? Because, I got them girls, so I can't roll over and play dead. You know what I'm saying? But um, I must admit that I do think more before I react than I used to. Um, but I think that's just part of maturity. You know what I'm saying? And knowing damn well that my old ass don't need to be laying on no goddamn prison bunks and shit in no goddamn cell. I think that's
No.
my deterrent.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
about
saying?
my fame and fortune.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
but
Not
you
again.
know, right? But that's something, Meeks, man. It really do need to be addressed. And like I said, I don't want to go, into the personal shit and other people's personal business, but we know people that allegedly, have taken their own lives due to this.
Yeah, yeah.
And another thing, not only the PTSD that we've gone through, this social media shit.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
This social media shit. Um, Not only because we see a lot of youngsters take their lives over social media conduct and shit like that because but older people do it too. It's just they got more going on than just the social media, so it ain't attributed to social media. But we got to stop that. Stop living your life through social media. Everything is not supposed to be made public, and
Oh, you
on
froze
social
up again,
media,
Doug.
um, you must be prepared. You must be. You must be prepared for the backlash if there's going to be some. Everybody ain't gonna be happy for you. Everybody ain't gonna like what you're doing. And number one, everybody ain't supposed to like what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers so caught up in, well, yeah, I'm living my best life and a motherfucker hating and to all my haters and all that. And then when somebody really criticizes you or you get caught in a compromising position or you can't facilitate that lifestyle on social media that you portrayed you had, now all hell break loose. And motherfuckers get depressed about that shit and they can harm themselves. It's
Yeah,
happened.
yeah,
You know, we gotta be happy with who we are. We gotta address issues for our mental and our physical and spiritual health as well. You know what I'm saying? Me myself, I'm not one of those guys that's really on the fence with putting my relationship and all that shit on social media. That's too much. That's too personal. You know,
Nah, that's for sure, man. Everybody putting their relationships on social media, that's basically for sure, though. Because I think the most successful relationships don't be all blood on blast on social media. You don't know nothing about who they fucking with, this and that and the third, where they going out to eat, and none of that shit. Because if you
right,
just keep your shit between y'all, you know, you're going to have less people comment or less people they call hating on you and shit. You know, keep that
right,
shit in the house. I don't
and
know if it
see,
feels more comfortable for them to put their shit on blast and take pictures everywhere they go and compete with somebody else's relationship to make it seem like their shit is better than theirs. And that's all that's that about, really. So,
right.
I mean, I don't put my shit on social media. You ain't gonna know who I be fucking with. And that's just how I get down. You know, if you see me
Mm-hmm.
with somebody, then okay, you might see me. But I ain't about to be posting everywhere I go, every time I do something, every time I eat, every time I get
Mm.
my hair braided. I don't put that shit on social media. That just ain't me. I just think it'd be more successful for me as a person, as in a relationship, if I keep my shit in house, you know, because it
Yeah,
ain't really everybody ain't got love for you on social media like you think you do, and it's basically just a competition thing, you know. They just trying to outdo each other, and that's weak as fuck too. You know, everybody go to certain restaurants or to certain events, and y'all want to take a bunch of pictures with the same folks in the same positions and all that, and it's just a small fraternity of people, rather. You know, that's the same motherfuckers doing the same shit. You know, that shit
yeah,
ain't really, prospering. You know, that's what get them in that mental state to where they feel as though
right.
they got to compete with this motherfucker now. I got to do whatever they doing to outdo them to get more likes and comments. Then it puts them in a depressed state. You know, it's all a competition thing. But if you stay in your lane and do you, I think you'll come out a whole lot better.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's real. You know, because like I was saying, you know, a lot of people that's really a real factor in their life is that how many people can help them celebrate whatever they got going on.
Man,
Um,
look at
and
look at
and,
how they
and
coming out now with these fake ass AI pictures of people to
yeah.
make it look like you this motherfucker, but you ain't nothing close to this. And now they celebrating and congratulating a fake ass AI picture. I'm like, what the fuck is going on now? You're not happy with who you are, so now you go to
Right.
AI to create a whole new you. That ain't really you. Come on, man. That's gonna create more stress on your head. That now you trying to be this fake ass image that AI created for you. Knowing this ain't nothing like you. You don't look nothing like this and that. Nigga, you looking like a do-re picture with the AI, but then they post it and then they got people comment, oh, you look so beautiful or you look so handsome. Now you look like a goddamn clown to me. That's what you look like. That is not you, man. That's like all them bras always putting on a whole pound of makeup and making them look like something that they're really not. You dump her in the water and bring her back out and she still look like the gorilla. I mean, come on, man.
Raccoon around the eyes, all that makeup then burnt around the
Yeah, I
eye.
mean, the makeup is devil's magic.
Yeah,
I mean, I done seen some before and after pictures, and I couldn't believe it. But I mean, that's what they doing. You know, it's a big competition thing, man. That AI shit really kind of not fucked me up, but it just made me see rather how people is caught up in that social media image that now they putting out AI images of y'all. Y'all not happy with the person y'all is. Now y'all got to
Right.
go to this computer generated image and make it show you what you're supposed to look like or what you could be looking. No, you can't look like that. Because a lot of AI pictures, I'm like, man, that ain't even you. I had to take a double take that might be your face, but that ain't your body, man. You ain't even light
Nigga, you was
skinned
just
like
fat.
that. You ain't got no hair. I'm like, oh, man, y'all need to stop it with that, man. I will not be putting up no picture of me with no artificial intelligence, man. That ain't the shit. Nah, I can't do it. I like me. I'll put a picture of me. I ain't gonna put no picture with no fake ass AI though. That's just me though. But I mean, for all that's doing it, that's y'all. But nah, I can't do that. That ain't me, man.
Yeah, but
Not
Yeah,
me.
back on, like we were saying, saying that's all the part of mental health, man. Is,
Yeah, it
saying
is.
it
motherfuckers.
is.
It
It
fucks with
is.
a lot
It
of
is.
people that, and especially that social media, man. That saying that kind of messed up a whole lot of people's, saying mental health. Saying
Yeah,
everybody is going through mental shit
Because social
dealing with
media
doing with
gave you an
that.
outlet to be fake. You ain't gotta be real no
Yes,
more.
it,
they think it makes you be able to reach out to people, but that's not reaching out, man. You fucking,
Mhm.
saying? Like I don't even be on my social media page like that no more. Like I haven't been on my page in a minute. Like I look unless somebody tag me on something, and I look just to see if I want to be tagged in it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't, if shit getting taken off. You know what I'm saying? But like that's that shit. And then that's a part of mental health. Like you don't want you don't want to be out there like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard for you to tell, hey man, don't be putting me out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, that's supposed to be your homie, like, you know what I'm saying? But he putting his picture on there, but you just happen to be in the picture with him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
so
You
it's
gotta
like,
be like you said. You gotta be careful where you go. So you might
yeah,
just be
yeah.
chilling. This fool over here snapping a million pictures, and now you in the background in the picture. You didn't even
Exactly,
want to be in the picture.
exactly.
You didn't even let nobody know you was at this event or you was over here or something. You trying to be
Right.
incognito, and this fool
Oh
done put you
nigga,
in
I
the
seen you was
background.
at the
You in the picture
game
in
the
the
other
background,
day.
rather.
Like,
Man, that's
yeah,
crazy.
but yeah, this mental health and that's what's wrong with these youngsters. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these youngsters is really dealing with mental health.
right,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right. And
they
see,
want to
And
be the
a lot
man
of these
bad as hell.
youngsters, was born addicted to drugs as well. So
Yeah, that
yeah,
got a lot to do with it
that's
too,
a
though.
whole chemical imbalance that's really fucking with them.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
don't
and
think
saying?
see,
rationally.
and
They,
see
Because
I don't know what they
these the
thinking.
motherfucking crack babies that everybody was laughing and giggling about back in the days.
right,
Yeah, now these is the
Making
ones
make,
it's
making
their turn.
fun of, you know what I'm
It's the crack
saying?
baby turn.
Them
It's the
crack
crack baby
babies that
era
grew
right
up
now.
now.
Yeah.
You know
right,
what I'm saying? And the
right.
motherfuckers is acting a fool.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, that's
and
why they ain't
And,
got no
and
understanding.
you can't blame them. You can't blame them.
no,
You
because
know what
they
I'm
can't
saying?
help it.
Because they wasn't, the only thing they got out from grandma was that love. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? They
And
didn't get
grandma
that.
probably dead now.
Yeah, and grandma been long gone. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Mom and daddy then ran grandma into the grave. You know what I'm
Yeah.
yeah,
saying? So and now you ain't got nobody like grandma to look at. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So mom and daddy on crack. They
right,
gone. They ain't even at home. You raising yourself. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You running around here trying to put food on you and little bread table.
right,
Mm-hmm.
You know what
At
I'm
right.
saying?
15,
So it's like,
16 years old. Shit like
so
that.
now you 9 years old, but nigga, you doing 18-year-old shit.
Yeah. And yeah, and that's that's just the thing. And then um they get sucked into the social media shit. And it's really bigger for them than it is for the older crowd because that is their method of communication, where ours was pagers
Mm-hmm.
and then finally cell phones. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we used to have to keep a whole ashtray full of change in the car because
Right.
you riding around, somebody might hit you. You got to
Hold on.
pull over at
We
a
had
front.
phones that could be
Somebody
busy.
important.
They
Somebody
Right,
don't even know
important hit
nothing
you. You
about a
want
phone being busy. They could
right.
right,
hit you at any given moment. You have to wait and keep calling back because the phone could be busy for the hours and shit. Man, you can
Look,
leave it
hey,
off the
look,
hook and it's gonna stay busy.
hey,
right,
look, nigga,
They
I
don't
might
know
have
nothing
passed you,
about
nigga,
that.
but my grandmother done got on the phone with her church sister now. Now they
Yeah.
talking.
You ain't gonna
yeah,
get on the phone tonight.
You got look, you keep going in the room, looking in the room, grandma, you all right? You don't want to tell the grandma get off the phone, man. I just paid somebody.
Man, I'm telling you, man. And see, this is what causes that. Because remember, like, say a fight or something like that back in the day. Whoever was at the fight is the only people that ever saw the fight. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And
Yeah.
we was talking about that a little while ago, right? So everybody had their own idea. Your crew say you won, his crew say he won. The other people who ain't involved in either crew probably say, "Oh, it was about even. He was getting him, and then all of a sudden. And so, everybody had their own story. But now, if you get your ass whooped or embarrassed or anything like that, the whole world is seeing that shit because it's
Yeah.
videotaped.
Yeah, they videos there. Hey,
And
look,
that
4
can
people
damage
be
you.
at the fight, but the whole world knows. The whole world seen it.
It
Right,
damages most of them mentally,
Yeah.
by them being on that videotape, whatever they is doing. If it doesn't get a certain amount of likes or your agreement with it, it can cause some mental stress to them.
right,
And
right.
and the cold thing about it, if the motherfucking video person, if they get as many like as over so many likes, nigga, they get paid.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
pay
that's
them for
true.
it.
yeah. They get monetized over your misery.
Yeah.
That's some cold shit.
It
But
is.
that's how it breaks down. And that's another contributing factor to mental
Mental
health.
health.
Like,
Mm.
oh my God, my world is over. Everybody saw this, or say
Yeah,
somebody.
I got to avenge myself for this. I got to do better. I got to go do something to him now. Or he or she punked me, and I'm not going to let it go. So now I'm going to go out and do something else to them that's
Yeah.
greater than what they
Right.
did to me. Yeah.
Right. They didn't make me look bad now. I'm about to go out there
Yeah,
Right,
and
I
dance
got
their
to do
ass.
something now. Yeah.
right, right.
And that might
You
not
know,
be their nature, but now they forced to do something because social media doesn't see them and they got called out.
and so to give a message to the brothers, man. We go through a lot, man, and a lot of people really do not understand. Every time we step outside our communities, and even in some of our communities, depending on where you live, you're looked at as with hatred and fear as well. Um, you're not looked at with respect like we used to have. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's gone now. And it's due to the youngsters, the crack babies, or whatever we want to call them, the new generation. But then again, that is our fault that they act that way. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
partially.
saying? And
If you
so
sold
therefore,
drugs in the late 80s, early 90s or whatever,
right,
it got something to do
right.
with it. Yeah.
So when you step outside your community, and we're faced with hate, man. And to tell the truth, the life of a black man is never easy. And our women, and I'm speaking to our women because most of y'all is who we are with. You know what I'm saying? You know, even if it's a relationship, your daughters, your mama, your auntie, cousin, sisters, or whatever, they don't understand you. And when you act in a way that shows this mental health issue, this PTSD, everybody think you tripping. They might even accuse you of being high. Oh, he must be on something or something. And
Are you
that's
tripping?
not the case.
Yeah.
A lot of times that's not the case. It's a lot, we hold a lot inside. You know what I'm saying? We do. We bottle up a lot of shit. And well, not me, because me myself, I'm usually flashing as soon as something happens. Motherfucker, I'm going off. But
We let you have it
sometimes
right
we do,
now.
right, but sometimes we do bottle up a lot of shit until it explodes. It's like shaking up a
Yeah. Yeah.
Coca-Cola. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You shake that motherfucker till the top fly off. And bottling these emotions, man, it makes it worse. We need avenues and platforms to discuss our problems and just feel better about ourselves, even if it costs you a few tears or choke you up a little bit or whatever. We need to let that shit out. It's
Yeah.
too much pressure on us as black men to be a certain way, which I'm built for that shit, and I accept it for what it is. Like we all do. Because we've been living that life, but sometimes it's not healthy. You know, it drives us crazy. And you sit there, and I know we all do this. You sit there by yourself sometimes. You might be sitting there just smoking a joint by yourself, right? Now your mind is wandering and now you questioning a lot of shit about yourself, and not even in a negative fashion, but it's like like, damn, what if I would have did this way? What if I would have did this that way? And nobody, I don't give a fuck how much money you got or how much material items you got. Nobody's 100% content with themselves. Nobody.
Hmm.
Nobody. Let's just be real, because we all feel we could and should be doing better. No matter where we're at, we feel as though we could and should be doing better. And we got to stop that as well. I mean, unless that fuels your drive in your career, your job, or whatever you're doing to push harder, but not in a sense to where you feel as though you're a failure of sorts, and you're carrying the world and all its troubles on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? That's something we got to get away from. Because like I said before, a lot of people really do not understand what we go through, man. We face with this race. Everywhere we go, a black man is seen as a threat and is seen with hatred. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes even by our own people. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah,
lot
a
of
lot of
times by
times
our
by
own
our
people.
own people.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, everybody, well, because, especially our women, right? Because a black woman is a black woman that. Let's just be real. The America has designed it for you to live easier than us. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
just the
true.
way it is. That's just the way it is. Look at it, y'all. Who gets the housing and all the benefits and all that? And a lot of times they even get the job before you, unless it's really a man's job. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
unless it's a hard labor job or something like
Right,
that.
right.
They gotta use some muscle, but if they gotta use brain power, they gonna get that job over you 9 times out of 10.
Right, because even in the arena where they may need diversity, right? They can kill two birds with one stone with a black
Yeah,
woman. You
female
can
and
get a
black.
woman and a minority,
Mm-hmm.
Yes. A
and
black
so you don't
woman
have
and a
to hire
Mexican
a
woman,
white
nigga, you
woman
fired.
and a black man if you hire one black woman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She's black, she's a woman. We got diversity. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how it is. And we've been conditioned since the 50s and 60s to have separate ideals in the household as far as family goes and everything, where the woman thinks she's more valuable than the man because the resources can go to her and for not having us in the home. Imagine that,
Yeah,
y'all. The
that's fucked
resources
up.
could go to them for
Yeah,
not
they
having us
they
in the
they
home.
congratulate you for splitting up your household.
Right,
Yeah.
If y'all ain't
right,
together, you can get more
right.
than if you was together.
Yeah.
That's some fucked
And
up
it's
shit, but it's
and
true.
it's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot that
That's why
that
they
that
that's why they send black males to prison.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. At an alarming rate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's just, we gotta come to some common ground. But first and foremost, we can't depend on nobody to help us first. Not our women, not our children, not our mothers, none of that. We got to step to the forefront as men, swallow that pride, and go seek some help for what's bothering you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's the first step. And then once we do that, we should be able to navigate and deal with a lot of other situations a lot better than we do without the anger, without the aggressiveness, without the violence and all that other shit. Because that's what we were raised. I mean, think about it, man. Even we've done it with our kids, right? What's the first thing you teach your kid before you don't even teach your kid to read before you teach your kid to fight?
Hmm.
Yeah, most people do. Well, not most people, but we do. Defend
Yeah,
yourself. Defend yourself. You gotta have to learn how to defend yourself.
yeah. First
Uh,
thing you talking about when soon as they old enough, fight, 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 fight. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
the first
Put
thing
your
you
Hmm.
teach
hands
them.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first thing you teach them, because we know in our society you better know how to fight.
You better know how to
Mm-hmm.
fight.
You're gonna have to defend yourself one day.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a trip, and it's kind of fucked up how we are conditioned. Um, Something got to change. I mean, I don't think it's gonna change overnight. We know better than that, but
Nah, hell nah. That
um,
it ain't gonna do. I mean, but they don't understand the problems and the trials and tribulations of being a black man. It ain't easy. Like you
Yeah.
say, we always constantly going through something. So, I think the only people that really can help us is us, though. Like you said,
right,
the females ain't gonna help us. Don't think of the white man gonna help you or nothing like that. We gotta come collective agreement or something with each other to where, you know, it's okay for you to express your feelings to another person about what you're going through, because he might be going through the same shit you're going through. You know, we need to sit down and talk to each other. You know, you might say somebody live, stop him from doing something that he ain't supposed to be doing just by conversating with him, letting him know that, bro, you ain't out here by yourself. We going through the same similar shit as you going through right now. You know, we all kind of like going through some of the similar shit, and then, you know, it probably be smoothed out a little bit better. But like you say, everybody be holding it in till too late. It's like you throwing a soda bottle in the freezer. Eventually, that motherfucker gonna bust. And, you know, and then by the time it busts, it's too late. You know, everything done built out. You done gone crazy. You done flashback on shit that's 5-6 years old now because you just let everything all out at once. When you should have been gradually letting it out when you felt it was coming on to you. Speak on it. Let that shit out, man.
And see,
and stop trying to impress people too, though, man. Just be yourself, man. Don't be trying to be what you not, man. Stay in your lane. Everybody got a lane. It might be the fast lane, it might be the slow lane, it might be the middle lane, but just stay in your lane. But then again, it's social media. Everybody want to be the man. Everybody want to be on top of everything. Everybody want to be liked by the females, and you know, they want to impress. You know, it's hard. You know, people don't want to say they
another thing though.
Who they are. They ain't
and then another thing, we need real men's groups, not the men's groups that niggas is loosely forming where you sit up there and we share topics and talk about shit. Then these niggas go run and tell somebody else your business. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of shit we don't need. That's some chatty patty bitch shit. You know what I'm saying? We need some real serious men's groups where the shit don't leave the room. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another reason why we don't share our emotions or what's going on with us, because nothing to go, man, you know that nigga Dub, man, at the meeting, man, and nigga said this and nigga.
Yeah, we was talking, man, and nigga said,
now y'all pillow talking.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, because you know, I mean, we've heard niggas share other niggas has feelings and emotions or whatever they said. Right. We've heard, because motherfuckers think they always think it's funny. You know, it's funny to see.
They happy that you're going through some shit. Now they get to talk about you because you're going through some shit right now.
Right.
Exactly. They want to keep their shit in-house, but want to tell about everything you're going through.
Right. Right. You know, and that's what we need. You know, we need some real secure avenues and outlets, you know, for us to get this shit off our chest, man. And you know, and not this big nigga, big me, little you type shit, you know, where everybody posturing and putting their chest out about their accomplishments. Fuck all that. That's not what we're talking about. We need to address our downfalls. What bothers us, what troubles us, what worries us, what struggles we have. How can we get past that? See, that's one thing we don't never have, because everybody want to seem like they're
big. Camera off for a second, y'all.
Huh?
I'm gonna cut my camera off for a second. I gotta get something to charge my phone up. I can hear y'all though.
All right. Yeah, you know, and so a lot of motherfuckers, you know, they don't want to do that because motherfucker don't want to show his vulnerability, and he wants to make it seem like he's some kingpin or he got everything together. And you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, this nigga done hung himself for some old shit. You know what I'm saying? Because life wasn't what he portrayed it to be. You know, and that's just, you know, to me that's fuckery within itself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, just if you got the lie to kick it, don't even tell the story.
That's the majority of them. That's what they doing though. So I mean, shit, they telling these big ass stories, big ass tales, like their livelihood is this, that, and the third. But we really know that it ain't, because we really know y'all. They don't really know you when you making them social media posts. I know y'all. I grew up around y'all. I know who y'all is. I know this ain't you.
Right.
Behind this phone, and you get on social media and you could be somebody else. It's like people in the penitentiary when they reinvent themselves when they go to the pen, because you really don't know who they is. You know, that's how social media is. You know, you can reinvent yourself. You can be this upstanding citizen and, you know, this all around dude, because this was social media say you is.
It's just somebody that know you come in to see you.
Hey, but then again, sometimes the niggas that come in and know you gonna sit there and tell a lie. Well, yeah, that nigga had a Lexus out there, man. And
yeah,
because they want to
catch on to your lie.
Tell the same lie for them.
Right, right. They sharing each other lives, congratulating on each other on lives and shit. You know,
Right.
and that
Like
that's
social media.
right, right, right. You know, and I've had this discussion with people. Well, I've even tried to tell them, that
There
this
we
type of
go.
shit is a sure symptom of mental health. And oh well, why you always gotta be criticizing something and motherfuckers just living their life? Man, this shit is phony. It's phony. A motherfucker
Yeah.
wearing this motherfucking grin and he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know what I'm saying? These same niggas that's running around smiling and shit got mental health issues because some of these niggas that's smiling in these pictures and shit are rapists, are molesters,
Hmm.
are total violators and predators, but they smiling and skinning with y'all and they make you feel like you somebody because they see you at a party and they want to run up to you and pictures and all that. So you thinking this shit is great, right? Because you feel good yourself. It ain't even about them, and that's what's fucked up. It ain't even about them. You ain't even worried about, well, man, should I even be like rubbing elbows with this type of motherfucker? No, because you feel good. Because you don't feel good about yourself any other time. So this motherfucker make you feel good about yourself and make you feel important. So now it's accepted.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
that's
know?
all they do.
Yeah.
It's like they making themselves seem like they so good with these social media posters and everybody trying to compete. Well, not everybody. They is basically trying to compete with the next person post, or trying to
Right.
grab these likes and these comments, and it's driving them crazy. And that's why they going through all this fictitious shit because that ain't really them. You know.
Yeah, cause this shit, man, this shit is crazy, man. And you know, for people to harm themselves, I mean, cause think about it, y'all. It's people that done harm their whole family and turned around and killed themselves due to mental health, man.
Yeah.
It's people
Yeah.
walking around using any kind of drug known to man, homeless, living in tents and cardboard and shit due to mental health.
Yep.
Yeah.
They out there just picking up any drugs they can. Fentanyl is on the rise and it's killing motherfuckers like there's no tomorrow. But they
Yeah.
still risking it. Like,
And,
who the
and
fuck would even
it's
think
it's
about?
supposed to be. I don't know personally, but they say it's fentanyl in every drug right now.
Well,
So
Yeah.
it can
if
be in
if you
anything that you
taking
snort or
anything, it might be cut with fentanyl. So y'all
yeah,
be careful out there.
anything that you
Yeah.
can put in your veins, your
Yeah,
nose, or ingest through your mouth may have fentanyl in it.
yeah. That's what I was told, and that's what's killing a lot of these people too. They
Right,
get depressed. They turning into all these drugs, and they don't know what is cut or laced with, and they hitting the wrong shit and dying.
right, right. And so, that's why I had this discussion with my daughter yesterday. No, not yesterday, Friday. I'm sorry, Friday. Um, you got to be happy with who you are. If you as a person feel as though you could be a better you, then
Yeah.
you go ahead and do what it takes to make you a better you. But don't base that on anybody else's opinion of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
the only person's opinion that matters about me that matters is my children's. Anybody else just gotta accept what the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? Now for my babies, my grandbabies, yeah, I will make changes for them. Because they look up to me, and a lot of their lives revolve around the things that I do nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So of course I want the best for them. So I will make them wholesale changes for them. But with the outside world, with social media and all that, think about me, I don't give a flying fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not finna push me into a situation where I feel as though I gotta impress y'all or none of that type of shit. And I gotta either break myself to try to show y'all that I'm still having money and I'm still on top of my shit or none of that. Because when that shit collapses, that's when motherfuckers get to contemplating suicide and murder, mass murders and some other shit. See, that's
Mm-hmm.
something y'all don't understand. Y'all push people into them corners because everything is a rat race on social media. Oh, this nigga bought a Benz, so let me go buy a BMW. Oh, this nigga got a house, let me go get one on. Goddamn well, you can't even pay the mortgage because to tell the truth, you don't buy a house until that motherfucker is paid for. You're financing it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're financing
You
it. Just
financing
like a
them up,
car.
paying the car note.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just like a car note. That car ain't yours until
and,
it's
and they
paid
giving
for.
you 30 years
Until
to
you
pay
have
for the
that deed in
motherfucker.
your hand.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, so I'm a homeowner. No, you're a home financer. You're not a homeowner until that motherfucker's paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and that's not to knock
You
anybody
still
that
about
is paying that
400,000 in
mortgage.
the hole, buddy.
Right, because you got to pay a mortgage to even own a home. Yeah, that's the first step. But what I'm
Property
Mhm.
saying is,
taxes,
huh?
property taxes and shit.
Right,
Yeah.
because basically you paying rent. Because if you lose your job and your income, guess what? You're gonna get evicted just like you would in an apartment.
Yeah.
Gonna get that motherfucking foreclosed.
Right. So
Yeah.
I mean, you know, uh, that's what we do, and you know, and that's our thing is to always say that we doing something more or better than the next motherfucker, and then when it's proven or when it's taken away or when it's proven to be false, that's when a motherfucker's world come crashing down. You know, so you shouldn't build yourself up based on material items. Build yourself up on your morals, your values, and your beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Build yourself up on seeing that you educate, instruct, and protect your children the best way you know how. That's the biggest asset you could ever have. You know, but nobody really talks about that. You see these simple-minded motherfuckers and these you social media niggas and bitches, y'all know what we talking about. Y'all don't never show y'all kids unless it's a report card, a birthday, or something like that.
Yeah.
Y'all don't show them fucking kids unless it's something you can brag on. And then the cold part, half you motherfuckers can't even read or write or spell. You know what I'm saying? Because we see your dumbass posts. If you didn't have spell check on your iPhone, your stupid ass would be lost with your
Yeah,
dumb
they be in
ass.
trouble.
Yeah, you'll be
Spell
in
check
trouble.
save
You
a
know what I'm
lot of
saying? So we
motherfuckers,
know
huh?
the kid ain't getting A's because of you, your dumb ass. You know, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just we got to take stock in pride within ourselves, man, and do what you do for you, not for the applause or the pat on the back or the approval of others, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, everything I do right now, everything is based on making my kids are adults. I still got to instruct them and raise them, even though they're adults. I'm still their dad, so that's gonna be with me till I die. But now it's the grands. You know what I'm saying? My grandkids and y'all grandkids and Vail, your younger kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to do. We trying to build a nation where they grow up and don't have to go through the shit we went through.
Yeah.
You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what we trying to do. We not sitting up here. That's why you don't see us sitting up there. Like we done been to a million parties and had the parties and everything. We don't post pictures up of everything them kids do. Leave them kids
Nah.
life private.
Yeah.
Leave their life private. You know what I'm saying? You niggas want to sit up there and try to share every motherfucking moment on social media. It ain't for you because if your dumb ass was there and you got the pictures and the videos in your phone, you
Yeah.
don't need to share them because you got them in your phone forever. You know what I'm
And if you
saying?
was there,
You
you got
looking
it in your
for approval.
memory banks. It's stored in
Right.
your memory bank. In your
You're looking for
subconscious. You
approval.
should never forget that you was there when your child graduated or when your
Right.
child scored that touchdown or when your daughter was in this recital and shit. That should be in your memory banks. You ain't
Right.
gotta post all that shit on social media.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Like how many motherfucking pictures you gonna show of one event? You know what
A
I'm saying?
lot. I be still
Like
like 50,
a
60
nigga
of them,
go
but one
nigga go
event.
to the kid's
Like,
birthday
damn,
party and put up
you done put up
35 pictures.
55
Nigga, what the
pictures.
fuck?
Yeah, 55 pictures of this one event. I mean, damn. Come on,
Nigga put a picture up of
you
the
can't
cake,
even
nigga, and a
enjoy the
picture of the
event.
family, nigga.
You can't enjoy the event because you spending time taking pictures the whole time
Taking
you there.
pictures. Yeah,
That's all you doing. You
yeah,
ain't even really even talking. You like getting the pic, getting the pic, getting the pic, getting the pic. I'm like, God damn. It just show the post and then it say plus 57. So nigga, you got 57 pictures up there. That's a
57
lot.
pictures
Right.
of one event.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Now, hey, look, if you wasn't invited to the event, you is now.
You
Yeah.
is now, you
You,
might as well been there. Fuck it.
and if you got time to look at all them pictures, you can see the whole event and from start to finish, man.
Hey, nigga
Right.
look hard enough to see his bitch in the back. Hey man, that's what my bitch doing there. You know?
That is.
Hold
Yeah,
on, let
and
me
then
blow
see,
that up.
and then if you at them events and a nigga taking the pictures like that, you better look at them because you might not have wanted to be there, but you there
Right,
now. You in
You
the
right,
there
background of
now.
one of the
right.
pictures. Trust. You may be
Yeah,
50 feet away, but you still in the background because this nigga taking pictures everywhere he go.
right.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm
That
like, man,
shit
go.
is sickening, man. That shit is really
Yeah, it is.
sickening, man. It really is, man.
I know, but see, they're the ones that's doing all that. They're the ones who's gonna be more susceptible to that mental health breakdown.
Right,
Yeah.
Because
right,
then when it all
right.
fall back on him, then he ain't gonna be able, to adjust to going back to his normal self or to his real self. Then that's when the problems occur.
Yeah,
That's what being not
that's
staying in your lane. I wouldn't say you being fake, but that really ain't you. You ain't
right.
being no real one. You're not staying in your lane. You trying to move too fast when you need to be moving slow. It don't hurt you to move slow sometimes. Sometimes some people gotta move slow. You ain't always gotta try to be in the fast lane and do what others doing just to get them comments and
Mm-hmm.
likes. And that's what's
Yeah, because
causing my people
this
to have these
shit,
breakdowns.
this shit crazy, man. Like,
It is.
how many? I mean, when did men start living for the approval of another man?
Right.
I don't know, man. I guess when they start clicking up and becoming friends instead of enemies, and everybody is like one circle. So now we got to try to impress the mass. This my nigga. He do this, he do that, and I'm with him. And I don't know, man. That ain't us. So it's hard for us to understand. We
Yeah,
always say
I
what's real
just
is
don't,
fake and what's
man.
fake is real.
Well, now it goes back to like nigga having the freshest car, or the freshest this, or the freshest that. I think niggas like
Okay, but
saying.
then you might have the freshest car, right, Bill? But you ain't gonna go loke up with somebody else because you got a fresh car. This ain't gonna be
I
your
said,
best
you
friend now.
follow me one day. Saying?
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
do
if
it.
that was your partner, nigga, you
Yeah, if
didn't
your
just fuck
partner,
with
but
another nigga because he
like
had a
say
nice
you
car.
way from
Oh
across town
yeah,
and he
nah,
got a fresh car. Now this your nigga. See what I'm
nah.
saying?
See,
He
that's
might
like
not be
that bike shit.
from across the bridge, but he got a fresh car. Now he your nigga. See, that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
these
nah,
people
hell
like to
nah,
do.
hell nah.
Nah, we didn't rock like that. Yeah, like you
yeah,
got fresh car, Dub got fresh car, and we gonna go by the lake. We gonna dip the dog. We
yeah,
gonna do
yeah,
this type
yeah,
of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But
exactly.
nah, they I don't know, they looking up with people for the wrong reasons and stuff, and it's basically for celebrity status, social media likes and comments. He part of this fraternity, so I'm gonna join the
Like
fraternity too.
like I said, y'all, a couple weeks ago, all you gotta do is look at a couple of these party pictures and videos, right? These
Mm-hmm.
niggas surround themselves with a bunch of niggas, nigga. bunch of bras being a joint, right? These niggas in
Yeah.
a circle with a bunch of
I've seen
niggas.
a bunch of them pictures, and it'd be like 15 dudes in one picture, and then I
Yeah,
see like 3 or 4 broads in the background, and then it's a bunch of dudes all in the picture though.
yeah.
Like,
Celebrating each other.
yeah,
The fuck kind of shit? Oh man, this brotherhood, nigga. You didn't grow. How the fuck you gonna call something brotherhood or nigga brother that you didn't grow up with?
Who was them
That's
folk
some
niggas
weird
in the
shit to
back?
me, huh?
Who was them folk niggas in the back? That's
Right?
your new brothers.
Yeah, like nigga, come on, man. A brother is somebody that you shared most of your life with, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't be a nigga brother in 3, 4, 5 years, nigga. Come on, man. And not at our age, maybe if you 15 and you knew the nigga since you was 10, maybe you could say that. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, like, come on, man. You can't be 40 something, 50 something years old, knew a nigga a handful of years, nigga, and talk about this my brother. Man, come on, you niggas is phony, man. You niggas is phony. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you niggas be having these motherfucking meltdowns and shit like that, is because everything is based on fan approval, like somebody approving you and giving you a stamp to make you feel official, because you really don't feel official for yourself. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
I don't do nothing for nobody's approval, like I said, except my children's and my grandchildren. Other than that, I gives a flying ass fuck. I'm gonna always be a different ass nigga because I don't want to be like none of you punk ass niggas. None of y'all. I don't want to look like y'all. I don't want to dress like y'all. I don't want to walk like y'all. I don't want to talk like y'all. I want to be like myself. So I'm gonna always set myself apart and be an individual, because you niggas ain't good enough for me to imitate.
Period. Point
Yeah.
blank.
You know, straight like that. You know what I'm saying? So we got about 5 minutes left on the thing, man. So I want to wrap this up, and I want to tell all you brothers out there, you brothers, go get yourself some help, man. If you suffer with mental depression, mental health, PTSD, voices in your head, any of that
That
shit,
weed ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
no,
You
weed
got to
ain't gonna
talk
do it.
to somebody,
That
man, and
that
talking to
Don Julio
yourself
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna get
take
it.
that pain away.
It's not.
Nah.
It's going to
That
intensify
weed
it.
and all that alcohol and drugs, that's just temporary. Once that
No,
Yeah,
shit
it's going
wear
to
off,
intensify it.
it's gonna
It's,
come back
yeah,
on you.
it's going to intensify that shit.
Yeah.
yeah, go get you some professional help, man. Go talk to somebody. I mean, even if you got a real solid woman that you can sit down and cry on her lap or on her shoulder, and like, baby, this is what's bothering me. Get that shit out. Get it out, brothers. Get it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because keeping that shit bottled up inside ain't gonna do nothing but make you explode. And ladies, understand your man. Understand your man. Take the time out to let him know that it's all right. You know, he can break down with you, and his secret is safe with you, and you are there to hold him down. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all always want us to hold
That
y'all down
one,
after y'all done did a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But y'all ain't there for us like that. You know, we
right.
supposed to hold it down and understand that in some of y'all cases, y'all was on some tramp shit in your past, but that was my past. And we supposed to let that go. And you may have been molested or abused and all of that. And we got to nurture that shit, right? What
Yeah.
about nurturing us?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What about nurturing us? Understand your men, man. Take the time out. If you love them, take the time out to sit there and nurture that shit, because that is supposed to be your role, ladies. You're supposed to be our peace, our nurturer, our holy grail, all of that shit. That's what you're supposed to be. And if you ain't living up to those expectations, then you can't be mad if a nigga treats you like a bitch because you're not being a woman.
There's some
Yeah.
of them is cool, but some of them not. So you gotta take it for what it's worth, and then they need to stop when you tell them something. Stop telling everybody else your dude personal business, man. Y'all gotta try to keep some of that shit in house. So he done confided in you something that he was going through. Now you done told your bitch partner done told her punk ass nigga, and then all of this, when they be translating it, it get fucked up. It don't be the same story. It be this, that, and the third. It be somebody else's opinion on what it was. It don't never be what it was when it started. So when somebody do tell y'all something, y'all need to keep that in house. Stop spreading it. Stop
Right.
gossiping all
Keep
the
your
time.
mouth
Stop
shut.
chopping them up.
Keep your head up and your mouth shut.
Yes,
Hey,
be
man,
more
you know what I'm saying?
supportive, man, instead of destructive. That's what you
You know
do.
what I'm saying? Just stay strong, y'all, man. Stay focused, man. That's all we ask, man. If y'all been watching the show, man, if y'all been noticing at the bottom of the little screen, it's been a number, you know what I'm saying, for UCSF Psychiatric Hospital and clinics, man. Call them and just, tell them you need help, man. It's all good.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's
it'd be
it's
better
nothing
than
wrong
talking
with
to
it.
your bitch
You know what I'm saying?
sometimes.
Admit that problem, man.
Right,
Because, you know what I'm
right.
saying, if not, it's going to mess you up really seriously.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I'm
the first step to resolving those issues is facing that you have an issue.
saying?
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
everybody got issues. Nobody's perfect.
Everybody got issues. Ain't
Everybody
nobody
got
perfect.
some type of issues they need to be
You
ironed
know.
out.
And we just saying this to the homies out there, man, because we love y'all, man. We care about y'all, and we all walk the same walk. We may have taken different paths, right? But we've all walked the same walk, man, and we know what you're going through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we're going through similar shit ourselves, man, and we just saying this, like. I mean, and to all my folks out there, if y'all got my number or you got my social media something, man, and you want to holler about something, man, y'all know I'm there. It's a lot of people that hit me and call me and talk to me about shit, man. And you, those that have, you've never heard anything that you told me repeated back to anybody else. It's never came back to you because your secrets are safe with me. So,
That's right.
I mean, we could sit down and we could share situations and stories and things of that nature and help each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing weak about that. That don't make you less of a man or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's getting it out your system, man, so you can hold your head up and not carry this burden with you. Because trust me, I've been carrying burdens for decades, and that shit is heavy.
Heavy as a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Very.
Heavy as the crown that the men wear, boy.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So once again, man, we wrapping this up, and we just want to say, man,
Y'all stay
like,
tuned.
stay tuned, stay strong, stay focused. Go get y'all some help, and ladies, help your men. If you love
Yeah.
them, help him out.
Be more supportive, not destructive.
And if
Exactly.
it's y'all first time listening, man, like and subscribe, man. Like to hit that like button. So every time we do a show live, it'll let you know, man. Hit that like button and leave a comment, man. If you got something you want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, spit it out. Let us know. We'll put it on there, put you on.
Yeah,
You know what
we'll
I'm saying?
put
And
you
this
on.
is
All we
that's
need is your
the
phone number.
platform for, man. Just let us know. You know what I'm
All we
saying?
need is your
So,
phone number. That's all we need.
man, thank y'all for staying tuned in, man. This is Treeal Talk 101 live from 94124, man. This your host, Boss Hitter, man. Got Mac Dub and then Mac Meese and the OG 5-star General Mac OG Double D, man.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Love y'all. Till next time, man.
All right, man.
Peace. All
Podcast
right.
out, man. I holla.